So, dang, it's real crazy right now. I just read the Caleb Williams stuff. Have anybody else read that? That was crazy. So I was just thinking about it. Let's just say that Caleb Williams does end up going to Minnesota. How much life is that going to change with him going to Minnesota? Because as you look at it, we got Sam Darnold ended up getting the bag from signing with Minnesota and playing that 1 year, and J.J. McCarthy got hurt. Let's just say that Caleb Williams goes there, he doesn't get hurt, and he ends up playing, and Sam Darnold has to wait. Like, does Sam Darnold eventually get the bag? Probably not. Because, I mean, if he's up here making, I would probably say he would have got some money, but I don't think he would have ended up with that much money. So, y'all, this is real crazy, y'all. Sit up here to think about that. But let's think about something else that you can add to this. What about Geno Smith? Yeah, so what about Geno Smith? What happens with Geno Smith? Is he not going to get so he's not going to get the bag from the Raiders. So he probably would have stayed with the Seahawks. And he probably would have ended up getting, I don't know, Seahawks probably would have ended up moving along, getting another quarterback. So they just went crazy on three people's systems. You thinking about that? Because Vikings, they would have had somebody that they would have been playing full time. Wouldn't have been JJ. So dang. And then when you think about that, I wonder what JJ McCarthy would have went. So yeah, that's just a weird situation. Just here thinking about it out loud and all these things that came from this. And wow, I didn't really know that. I didn't know that he wanted, or at least that his dad didn't want them to go play for the Bears. I didn't know that. But I guess I understand, man. The Bears haven't historically been great. I mean, they made it, they haven't been good since what? They're in the 80s, and then you come around, what it was, 2000s. In the 2000s, they did get to a Super Bowl. But I mean, since then, it's been nothing. So, I mean, I can feel that. I want to go to that squad. I want to go to that team. So, yeah, but, I mean, looking at the other side of the coin for Caleb Williams, think about this. Would have had JJ to throw to. He would have had, why am I skipping on his name? I'm skipping on his name. Y'all know the second wide receiver. He's pretty good there. So, yeah. Let me see. He would have had tight end to throw to. He would have had, what is it? Aaron Jones, he's there now. So, I mean, yeah, he would have been probably in a better situation than what he is in right now. So, yeah. That sounds pretty good, man. But, yeah. It would have been great. I think so. He would have had, like I said, he had Justin Jefferson. He was going to have one of the best wide receivers, top 3, top 2 wide receivers in the league. So he would have went off from that. And Jordan Addison, I don't know why I forgot his name. That is like the perfect combination of a number 1 and a number 2 receiver, because as we've seen how Jordan Addison played down the stretch last year, he could have been a number 1 on somebody's team. So, I mean, when you're looking at those guys, those pretty good. You got Aaron Jones. You know what Aaron Jones does. So, and then you got you would have been getting a way better coach. It's because when you're looking around at coaches, I'm pretty sure some guys still got a job, the other guy is unemployed. So, let's just say that. So, yeah, that's great. But yeah, let me see what I would say that'll be next or whatever. Man, I think that'll just about do it. But man, that's crazy to think about. And how so much that would have affected the other three teams that was involved with these quarterback transformations. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the Raiders might not get Geno Smith, so they might have to end up drafting the quarterback too. So I don't know. I think one of the teams, I think the Seahawks would have still traded Geno Smith because you wanted to move on from a quarterback. You're going to still probably end up doing it. So I think they would have probably ended up trying to draft a guy too. So yeah. I don't know, man. They might have would have got Sedona. So, I mean, just thinking out loud with all these things, I mean, they might still, in the short time, still bring in Sam Darnold. Maybe he gets a 1-year deal for $10, $15 million. And he's able to play and still rebuild his stock. So, let's just say that. All right, then, y'all. I'm going to go ahead, get on up out of here, sign off. All right.